Hi, everybody. Claudia here from Hugo Coffee. As you know, as everybody knows, I'm sure by now, we are a coffee company that supports dog and cat rescues, and we do so by partnering weekly with a cat or dog or cat and dog rescue somewhere around the country. And we have a week-long online fundraiser where we donate $2.50 for every item sold on the website during the course of the week. And here we are on Thursday of the week of the fundraiser with our partner of the week, which is Cat Haven Rescue and the lovely Sarah. Good morning, good
Good
afternoon, whatever it is
morning.
where you are,
Hello.
Sarah. How are you?
Good, thanks. Good.
Excellent. Now tell everybody about Cat Haven Rescue. Where are you? Where are you located? What's your mission? And just a little bit about your organization.
Sure. So we are located in Pasco, Florida. We're just a little bit north of Tampa.
Mhm.
We've been a rescue since about summer of 2013. So we just passed our 10-year mark.
Okay.
Um, our biggest mission is just to sterilize as many cats as we can. Of course, we want to adopt out as many as we can, but our biggest focus is just sterilizing them.
Right.
We have a huge need here in Florida.
That is, and when we met, I was very interested in everything that Cat Haven does because I'm so appreciative of the focus of sterilization over, not over, but well, in your instance, over adoption, but the fact that the primary focus is sterilization because the impact is extraordinary when you sterilize a cat. So let's talk a little bit about the impact. Well, first of all, about the why there's such a need where you are, what TNR is, and what the impact, how many cats you have sterilized, and what you can anticipate the impact of that to be.
Sure. So, for those that don't know, Florida does not ever stop having kitten season. Because we don't experience a true winter like most of the northern states do, our cats are continuously in heat. The reason that there is a lull in reproducing up north is once it starts to get cold, your females don't go into heat anymore. We
Mhm.
don't really have that. I mean, just last week it was 80 degrees,
Mm.
so our cats never stop. So that's why TNR is really important. TNR is trap, neuter, release. We trap them, we fix them, we vaccinate them, and then most times we will return them back to their colonies, their caretakers. If we know they're in a safe spot, they're being fed, we put them back.
Are
They
they
do.
are they feral cats?
Some are, so some you cannot touch. So you have what's called a community cat, and then you have a feral cat. A
Okay.
community cat are your colonies that live outside that are still friendly, right? You go to a parking lot and they'll approach you and you can still love on them. And then you do have feral cats where you do truly have to set traps and just sit and wait because you cannot touch these cats.
Mhm.
So, we would love to adopt out every cat we can, but unfortunately, even with the super friendly adults, it's really hard to get adult cats adopted.
Mm.
We only do an average of one adult a month if we're lucky adopted out. So we can only take in what we adopt out as far as adults go. So that is our community cats where we are still helping get them fixed, but we do unfortunately have to put them back where they're taken care of.
And when you say they're taken care of, who's taking care of them?
Crazy cat people. Feeders. For example, our president, Carmen, lives in Tampa and she goes around and will feed 5 to 6 different colonies. So she goes every night, provides food, provides water, makes sure everything's fresh, make sure everyone's looking okay, no one has wounds, no one's injured, and then she comes home. We know quite a few people that do this, and
That's
so it's
awesome.
just some colonies have multiple caretakers where they make rotations. Someone does Monday and Wednesday, and someone does Tuesday, Thursday. There's some colonies where there's only one caretaker, so someone has to go every night to make sure that they have supplies and what they need.
Mhm. So do you have like a I don't know. I'm trying to imagine what it's like to work at Cat Haven and go and do this, go gather up the cats. I mean, do you have a mobile vet or are you bringing them somewhere for the neutering, the
We
spay?
do transport them. So we are partnered with Pasco Animal Shelter, our county shelter, and they then partner with a small clinic that is in West Pasco. So once a month right now, clinics where we will go out a few nights before, trap up to 100 cats. There's multiple of us. It's a group effort for sure.
Yeah.
We trap up to 100 cats. We bring them to the clinic to get sterilized, vaccinated. We then keep them overnight,
Yep.
usually in our garage. Some of us have sheds, somewhere where they're safe from the outdoor elements for the night because they've just had surgery.
Yep.
As long as everyone looks good, in 24 to 48 hours, we return them all to where they need to go.
And
So we do transport them.
do you do this once a month?
We try to do it at least once a month. There are some months where we've been able to fit 2 in, especially when it's getting close to kitten season.
Yeah.
So our extra warm months, usually March, April, May, we'll start seeing an influx in pregnant cats. We try to do 2. It really all depends on the county funding.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the county doesn't have the funding, then we're having to pay anywhere from $50 to $80 per cat per community or feral cat, on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Where with county funding, we only have to pay a $5 fee.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps.
Yeah.
We can fix more by only paying a $5 fee versus, $60, $70, $80 fee.
So how many cats annually are getting fixed by cat as a result of Cat Haven?
TNR, we try to aim for at least 1,000 because, like I said, we try to do up to 100 a month. And then we do have our adoptables. So it's kind of a twofold situation because when we're out trapping, we will come across a litter of kittens.
Mm-hmm.
People that are seeing us trapping say, "Oh, I rescued a litter." So when we're trapping, we are also usually taking in litters of kittens. So we do generally about 1,000 TNR where they go back. And then we do anywhere from 600 to 800 usually a year that go out as adoptables.
That's
so
awesome.
I would say on the upwards of 1,800 cats are getting sterilized a year with us.
And so let's talk about the impact of sterilizing a cat. So how many litters can a cat have a year?
So generally here in Florida, most of our females will have about 3 litters. 1 unsterilized female, her partner, and their offspring can produce up to 300,000 cats in the span of 7 years.
Cut it out.
Yep.
My God, so you're talking about you are having an impact in the millions.
Just by one. Now, the super important thing is a lot of people will be like, "Oh, we'll just get the boys fixed. Let's just focus on the boys." Well, even if your male cats are fixed, a female cat, when they go in heat and will, release their scent, a male cat will travel miles to get to that cat, to get to that female. So it's so important that no matter what gender it is, they're getting sterilized.
Yeah, I am so impressed with, as I mentioned to you before, I ran an animal rescue for a few years. It was we did some TNR, but we were a rescue adoption situation. We were not out there with the primary focus of fixing dogs and cats.
Yeah.
But I love that you do have that primary focus because as we talked about on the phone, you can't adopt your way out of the overpopulation problem of cats and dogs in this country, in this world.
Nope.
You have to spay and neuter. And the idea that Cat Haven, that is a primary focus, is so impressive to me because that's where the impact is. The impact is in education and spaying and neutering.
100%.
We all love our pets. We all love saving animals, right? But the impact, for what we really are trying to accomplish in this world, is to prevent unwanted animals.
Absolutely.
Being
And there will never be an end. So even with us fixing, 1,800 cats a year, don't worry, there will still be 1,800 more next year, plus more. So,
and you're just in one community.
yeah, we focus primarily on Pasco County. So one county. Now we are a large county. We're very wide, but one county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm thrilled. We are thrilled here to be supporting Cat Haven because I am beside myself with how the impact that you guys have.
We appreciate it. Absolutely.
It's amazing. So now let's talk about the fundraiser. So for your fans, if they drink coffee, we have fantastic coffee and like 5-star level kind of fantastic coffee. It's really good coffee. So it's not just mission stuff. It's wonderful coffee served in great resorts and things like that. But if they don't, and if they don't drink coffee, we have tons of swag on the website. And the fundraiser is we donate $2.50 for every item sold on the website during the course of the week-long fundraiser. If you buy Betty's Brew, which is a medium roast, we double the donation to $5 a bag.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. So the key is it's per item. It's not per order.
Yeah, we've been posting every day, and I've been saying that, but I will make sure to let our people know about Betty's Brew because I did not tell them that. So
yes, and also let your people you can tease out the fact that we are going to be launching a cat brand later in 2024 because as you and I chatted about, we all know that cat people are really passionate. God love them.
Just a little crazy. That's okay though.
Yeah, a little
we take that honorably, that title.
Yes, and you should wear it. You should wear it with honor. So we know that you don't love getting a dog's face on your coffee. So we're going to get a cat brand going towards in 2024. And then we'll have cat swag and that'll be super fun. And so for the next time we do this, we will hopefully have a cat brand. And also I wanted to let your fan base know that we will then, after this fundraiser, provide you with a URL that you can then share with your fans. So should they want to, which I hope they do, should they want to get a subscription, every time they get their subscription, we will be donating to Cat Haven.
Fantastic. That's awesome. That's great. So great.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how it works. Now, Sarah, tell me what kind of impact $300 to $500 would have on you?
Right now, our biggest goal is the TNRing. We do generally take on quite a few medical cases. Thankfully, we don't have any right now. Mm-hmm. But even with TNRing right now, we do have 2 or 3 community cats that we are trying to provide. A lot of our older colony cats are having to have dentals. Mm-hmm. We have one that had to have an ear polyp removed. He was super uncomfortable. We noticed something wasn't right with him, so we brought him in. So that was a couple $100. Well, the polyp's growing back, so he has to have another surgery for it. So not just TNR, but like I said, with all of our caretakers and colony caretakers, they can't afford the care for 20, 30 cats. So we try to help where we can when they reach out and say, hey, one of our colony cats, something's wrong. Can somebody help? Yeah. So right now, our biggest focus is on the TNR and providing the medical care for those colony cats.
All right. Well, Sarah, we have our work cut out for us. We have 3.5 more days. We got to get the word out so that your fans will buy fantastic coffee to help Cat Haven rescue, and we help TNR many cats.
Yes.
Then have an and have our own little baby impact.
Yes. Every dollar helps. Every dollar helps for sure.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. We are thrilled to be doing this for Cat Haven. We can't wait to work with you again. But right now, let's just do the best we can for this fundraiser and sell, buy, and get the word out. And we will reach out to you on Monday and let you know how we did.
Fantastic. Thank you again. We're super excited to be partnering with you guys.
Thank you, Sarah. And thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
Okay. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.